Okay, so in this video we are going to have a look at sine rule. So for sine rule we can apply it when we have a non-right angled triangle. Side A is the side opposite angle A, B, the side B will be opposite angle B, side C opposite angle C. And then if we're asked to find a side, we'll put the sides on top. And then if we're finding an angle, we can flip it and put sine of the angle on top. Now you can take either approach, but just if it's a side, the top approach will save you a step or two in workings, that's all. Okay, so part 1 here. So if I look, I have 57, B is opposite it. We need to find B. I have 39 and 14 is opposite it. So we'll run through this one. So we know our formula. Because I'm finding a side, I'll use the top version. So what happens then is I have 14 and we go opposite 14 and we get 39. Is going to equal the side B over sine of 57. My goal here is to solve for B, so I need to cross multiply by sine 57. So then I'll get 14 by sine 57 all over sine of 39. It's going to equal B. And then just into the calculator, set up our fraction. So we get 14 sine 57, close the bracket, and then all over sine of 39. And we get 5.330642.896. We'll round to 2 decimals, and B is equal to 5.33, and we'll assume it's meters for this example maybe. But again, if we didn't know, we would just call it units. Okay, example 2, a little bit more work to do here. So we'll assume we have been asked to find this side here, x, and then the angle A and the angle B. So first thing I'll do is I will figure out the value of my angle, either A or B, but it's best to work with A first, because my issue with B is if I go for sine of B, it's over x, which I don't know, and if I go for x, it's over sine B, which I don't know. So we get caught there initially. Whereas if we look, we have sine of A over 9 would equal sine of 60 over 10. So there's my approach. So we get, we're trying to figure out the angle A, so we'll put our angles on top. So sine of 60 over 10 will equal sine of A over 9. Going to cross multiply by 9, so we get 9 sine 60 over 10 equals sine of A. Into our calculator, A will equal sine inverse of 9 sine 60 all over 10. So we get sine inverse, set up your fraction, 9 sine 60, close your bracket, all over 10, close the outside bracket. And we get that A is equal to 51.20776365. We can round to 2 decimals. So A is equal to 51.21 degrees. Now, if I have my angle 60, I found my angle A, the quickest way for us to figure out B is to just use the fact that a triangle is 180 degrees. I can go use sine rule again, but no point doubling up when I have a quicker solution. So it'll be 180 minus 60 minus 51.21 into your calculator. We'll give back 68.79 degrees. So there's my value for B. And now to find my last side, x, I'll use sine rule again. So it'll be x all over sine 68.79 will equal, we'll take 10 over 60. We could also take 9 over sine 51.21. Doesn't make a difference. We'll get the same answer. Okay, so we'll cross multiply. So we get x will equal to 10 times sine 68.79 all over sine of 60 into your calculator. So for x we get 10.76481899. And again, we'll go 2 decimal places. And we'll say again for this example that our unit of measurement was meters. Okay, so there's an example of your sine rule. So always just a quicker approach is, if we're looking for the side, put your sides on top of the formula, and if we're looking for an angle, put the sine of the angle on the top, sorry. Okay, so that's us done.